Twins, triplets, or even quadruplets is the focus of Mothers of Multiple Society, or simply known as moms. Joining us this morning is Molly Wendell-Smith and Erin Brill, both raising twins. Nice to have you on the show.
Thanks so much for having us, Denise. We're excited to be here today.
Hey, buddy, how are you? Doing good? Thumbs up. So the first obvious question, what is it like raising twins?
Well, it's first of all, it's a whirlwind.
Yeah.
Raising kids, even if you have a singleton, is dramatic. There's a lot going on.
Right.
But when you have multiples, it's double, it's triple, it's two people for dinner, it's two people for breakfast, it's two lunch.
Constant.
It's bedtime, it's diapers, it's they want to be held at the same time all the time. So it's pretty much, it's crazy, but it's the greatest blessing in the world.
So what is the goals of your group, Mothers of Multiples?
So we're here to support our organization. We're a nonprofit organization, and we're here to support mothers of multiples, so twins, triplets, quadruplets, you name it. And we do everything from support in helping them with expectant and pregnancy, all the way to raising their kids, things like that. We also are very focused on three aspects of safety: safety in the home, safety in the car, and safety against out and about against sexual predators.
Oh, wonderful. Those are great lessons to learn. And gosh, it's so tough. I mean, not only just the chores you talked about, but buying clothes for children. I mean, you buy something and then they grow out of it. So you have this big consignment sale going on.
So imagine this. It's basically a one-day pop-up shop. It's 30,000 square feet of everything you need from maternity to tweens. So you've got baby gear, you've got clothes, you've got cribs, you've got bikes, toys, indoor games, outdoor games, electronics, videos, books, you name it. It's all tax-free, and it's one of the largest consignment sales in the country.
Wow, that's so amazing.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, you can go to mothersofmultiples.com to find out more. And Miss Erin, the same day as the kids consignment sale, Moms is hosting a free car seat safety event. How many parents misuse car seats?
Over 90% of car seats are not used correctly.
Oh, wow, that is scary to think about that. What are the most common mistakes?
So the first thing is parents need to make sure that their child is in the correct seat. So selecting the correct seat is really, really important. You can't do anything else correctly if your child's not in the right seat. Next, you need to install the seat correctly, and that's where our car seat safety check comes in.
Okay.
We will make sure that that seat is installed correctly in the vehicle, and then we will make sure that you know how to properly use the seat. So how to properly harness the child in the seat, how to make the seat grow with the child, understand the limits and when they need to move to that next stage seat.
And this is your son right here.
This is one of my boys here.
What's his name?
This is Chase.
Hi, Chase. Oh, you're so funny. I have two boys. They do the same thing. So he's here to show us the proper way to use a car seat.
Yes.
Can you help us out?
Erin, let's start with a couple of the different seats first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just a second, Chase. We're going to talk about this first stage seat. This is an infant seat right here. This is a traditional first choice for new parents with an infant. This is what a baby would ride in for the first 12 to maybe 18 months or so.
Right.
It's very important to understand the limits. Most kids are going to outgrow the seat in height long before they come close to the weight limit of the seat. The American Academy of Pediatrics strongly recommends that children stay in a rear-facing seat until they're at least 2 years old, but preferably 3 or 4.
Okay.
That's obviously not going to happen in the seat.
Right.
So we need to move to the next stage seat, which is over here. This is called a convertible seat. This seat will face the rear of the vehicle, just like this does. As long as the child is within the limits of the seat, they are going to benefit from being in that rear-facing position. Then the seat can be turned forward-facing for a little bit longer.
Okay.
This next stage seat only faces forward, and then it ultimately converts to a booster seat as well.
Right.
And then a booster seat should be used. We want children in a 5-point harness like this until they're at least 5 to 6 years old. And then they need to move to a belt positioning to booster.
Are you 5?
Right, you're 5.
You're
so
almost to a
seat.
booster, huh? So you're in the right seat right now, aren't you?
I know, but I ride it in a booster here.
Yes!
And a very
right
special
on.
booster here. This seat then is that next stage, just a belt positioning booster, and children need to be in that until they're about 4 foot 9 inches, or between 10 and 12 years old on average. So well past the legal minimum.
Okay, so is he buckled in correctly?
So Chase, are you safe?
No.
Why are you not safe?
Because it's too low.
And how do we check to make sure it's tight enough?
Gotta pass the pinch test.
Pinch the harness right here. We want to pinch this harness webbing right here. If we can grab a hold of that harness webbing and pinch any of that in our fingers like I can right here, that's not tight enough.
Okay.
So we need to tighten that up like this, so that as I try to pinch right here, that webbing is slipping out of my fingers, and then we want to make sure that chest clip is even with baby's armpit, or the child's armpits. The harness is also very important in the height. So because he's forward facing, this harness should be at or above his shoulders. In a rear facing position, whether you're using this style seat or this style seat, it should be at or below the shoulders.
Got you. Okay, great points and tips. Thank you, Chase.
One more thing, a lot of people, because it's maybe their second, their third child. Erin, why don't you tell them a little bit about how you...
Sure.
Quickly, we only have about 40 seconds.
I constantly hear, this is my second, third, fourth child, I know what I'm doing. What I really want to say to those parents is that it's likely you have 2, 3, or even 4 car seats in your car installed incorrectly. Having a child doesn't make us an expert in car seats.
Absolutely. So you want to come by and make sure you get that free car seat safety event. It's the same day as the kids' consignment sale, Saturday, August 13th, both at Douglas County Fairgrounds in Castle Rock. The sale is from 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Download a free admission coupon online at mothersofmultiples.com. The free car seat safety event, again, is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Go check it out. Make sure your children are safe.